Okay, good evening, guys. We are back for the evening session. Now let's jump to the chart and let's pick it up from. Okay, as I said earlier in the morning, gold was moving bullish right from this break of structure here. You can see the candle closing above it right here, and this low was not taken out, so we are still bullish. Not until these few candles formed, and we can see a very strong bearish move on gold in the last few hours. But we are here to break, or let me say, we are here to close below this candle here. So there's just a wick below it, but I'm waiting for a close below this candle. Then I'll say we are now shifted bearish on gold. So to the next pair, which is Euro USD. Like I said in the morning, we are still breaking downward. This is another break here. Now this is another break today on the 4 hour. Okay, on the 1 hour time frame, this was yesterday. I said I was expecting price to come up a little. I took this loss yesterday and price came higher than that, and this entry formed very early, so I was not part of this move down here. You can see the bearish engulfing here. If you are new to the channel, just watch the last uploaded video, you catch up with the simple analysis step. Okay, this is a bearish engulfing right here that formed in the morning, and that signifies that the power is shifting to the bears towards the end of the day, or let me say at noon. I saw this candle close right here, and I was like, yes, this is the perfect entry, because you can see the wick taking out this eye, then closing. What I mean by the eye is the bullish candle that formed. This candle took out the wick, then close below the candle. That signifies that there's about to be a very strong move towards downward. Yes, a very strong down move. So I was about to take the entry, then I was about to take the entry here during the day. Then before I could execute it on my chart, price was already here. And I won't do more than 20 pips. So I had to adjust the stop loss. Stop loss was supposed to be here initially, supposed to be over this candle. So I had to adjust it a little lower, so not to make it more than 20 pips. So this entry is still running on my, as you can see right here, this is the Euro USD still running here. So I'm expecting it to, oh, can we see that? I don't think so. All right, that's it right there. It's still running. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm having issue with the software, the broadcast software. Okay, just a minute, please. All right. Okay. So we are back to the chart, and this is the entry on Euro USD still valid. Let's move to the next pair and see what happened during the day. Okay. And by the way, I'm even on Euro USD already because it's running more than 1:1. So I'm now running risk free. On USD JPY, you can see the candle is still breaking upward, and I was looking for entries during the day. I saw this candle form that was way too large, so I could not take the position. You can see the wick come down and took out the low formed by this candle ball. Let me see how wide that pips is. That's like 79 pips. That's way too large. So I left it, and look at this right here. It took out the low of the bearish candle but could not close above it. So that was not a valid entry to me, so I left it. And on GBP card, as explained in the morning, we are still bearish after the break right here on the 4 hour. So after the close of this candle, or towards the close of this candle, I was waiting around there, because few minutes to the close of the candle, it was closing below this low right here. So I was waiting to take the entry, not until the last minute, and it could not close below it, so the entry is not valid. I had to leave it like that. But on GBP card, it's still facing downward to the next pair. Now that's GBP AUD. It's on the 4 hour. This is another clear break of structure downward after this one that happened within here. This is another one breaking here from this point here. You can see from this point here too, from this point right here. Oh, that's too small. I don't think we'll be able to see that. But on the 1 hour time frame, I was expecting price to come up a little. Then I was waiting for the bearish engulfing to form. So we didn't have any on this, so there was no entry on GBP. Now to AUD USD. Finally, AUD I was looking for bullish positions on it, because though I said earlier in the morning that I'm going to be leaving the pair for a while for it to play out, because there are a lot of consolidations and there seems not to be a clear direction where it's going. So during the day, I saw these big candles, this large engulfing candle closing downwards, and another black candle closing. So I knew the power was about to shift to the bears. So we can see we closed below this green line that signifies the beginning of the impulse we've been ranging for a while. This impulse right here, let me mark that out. This impulse from here to here, we've been in that range for a while, but now we closed below it, and that signifies that we start looking for bearish positions on AUD. But for the meantime, you're going to leave it to play out a little. There's higher probability it's going to come up into these imbalance zones. Then we'll look for the formation of the candle pattern. Look for the formation of the candle pattern somewhere around here to take it downward again. Okay, that's that on AUD USD. So the next pair, that's GBP USD. I was so active during the day. I said earlier in the morning that we are bullish, and I'm looking forward to entry somewhere around here. I went live in the morning somewhere here at the close of this candle, or before the close of this candle. So I said I'm looking for price to come up a little and break down. It did that, but that candle is way larger than my ideal stop loss, so I had to leave the position. Yeah, that's like 30 pips. That's a little large, and it's still running. It's a valid entry. If you happen to be in the position, you'll be doing almost 1:3 already. But no, I'm not in that position, so that's it. But the goal is that you can see the bearish engulfing candle form right here, and you can see the moves after the candle formation. Okay, let's go to the next pair, USD card. So USD card, we are bullish. We've been bullish for a while now, since the candle has refused to close below this low on the 4 hour time frame. Yeah, this low is still valid. nothing has closed below it. And in the morning, I saw this candle form, but it was before I came online, so I was not in this position. During the day, you can see how high it went, but it came back again and form another bullish engulfing, which the stop loss is very large, very, very large. So I just have to leave it to play out. And if you are people that chase, if you're one of the people that chase 1:1, this is like 34 pips. You'll be doing over 1:1 already, if that's ideal for you. But I just have to leave it to play out. So I'll be expecting it to come down tomorrow into somewhere around there. Just delete that. I'm expecting it to come down tomorrow into somewhere around here before taking up. And the market we have it can keep breaking now. But I'm expecting bullish move on USD card. The last pair USDC itself, obviously we've been bullish on USDC itself and we are looking for positions. So during the day I saw this candle form. You can see the bullish engulfing form. It's just the same thing. It's just the same thing. You can see the bullish engulfing form right here. Took out the little one by just a pip. So I saw it took out the wick by the black candle, then closed above it. And that was just like 8.2 pips. So I said, yeah, this is the perfect entry. So I took this trade today. And I closed my first partial around there 1:3, around 1:5. Still even going higher a little. You can see that on the terminal right here. Okay, let me expand this. Okay. So this was the trade on USDC. This is the first partial and the second one. Did like 300 and something on it. And that was that. So that's the last pair for the day. Thank you for joining this evening recap session. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Alright, and sorry for coming up late. I had issue with my system. I had to sort one or two things out. Alright, thank you for joining. See you tomorrow morning.